NFP week. What you can see on a Monday, it's a banking holiday. So it's a holiday on the US. Those of you who want to trade, go ahead. And then on a Tuesday, the ISM manufacturing PMI, and then the USD JOLTS opening, and then a Thursday. A Thursday, the ADP 9 farm employment change. That is pretty much, I think it's pretty much decent. Trading opportunities, and then obviously Friday, it's a non-farm payroll. So I expect a fast-paced kind of a week on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then maybe direction change on a Tuesday. But I'm thinking with the unemployment claims, you might get some sort of a consolidation Thursday, and then a trade which goes the direction which you want on a Friday. But with that said, I think we should let the chart speak for themselves. So, as you know, we start our analysis on the weekly chart, DXY. As you can see, this I'll be keenly watching this. But if this happened, and I'm bullish for it to get past this liquidity, let's do this. And I'm bearish for it to get on down on this liquidity. I would think this is sufficient to get in here. So I tank maybe 50%. Tank maybe 50%. I would look at the daily VM. Possibly it might want to come here for a better entry, and maybe a better discount or a premium. Yeah, a better premium for this, and then tank it down and maybe come here. That's what I'm looking at. So possibly retrace coming back, because this is broken. The structure here is broken. I would anticipate it might want to get into this gap first, and then go here, and then possibly maybe NFP time hit us with another move to get up, because I'm thinking since it's broken the structure, it might want to come back, retrace maybe this gap, and an order block. So yeah, possibly just wait for it to come down, and then get your buy. I think I won't be anymore looking at this, because I was looking at it from the weekly perspective that the liquidity under this might offset something. Please use the model that we use of going through your trades seasonally on market polls, and everything, that all the good stuff that we use on the channel. Yeah, you'll find something pretty much interesting about the dollar. I didn't do the teaching because I thought it's better if I do it like this. You'll find better seasonals on the dollar. You'll find on the euro also what the dollar usually does. So it can tank and come back here the first part of the week, the first part of the month, sorry, and then goes back high, because that what it's been doing for the past 20 years, for the past 10, for the past 5, for the past 2, for the past 10 years. That's what it's been doing. It's been literally taking liquidity, and then going up. So just it's just a simple trade kind of a plans. So moving to the gold. On gold, I would expect a 50% up on this level here. maybe first 50% up here, and then a tank down. But I'm starting it wrong. Yeah, I think a 50% here. Yeah, I'm correct. I would start it with a 50% here, wick long, and then the target would be this on the weekly. The target would be here on 2471 on the weekly. And then, but first, a push up and then a tank. So if you look at your maybe your 4 hour, you can see that we broke the structure here. We broke this thing. So maybe this could be your entry order block and then tank it down. But you will need, I think, the ISM on Tuesday's confirmation for that. Because once we take these relative equal lows on the 4 hour, I think will go down. Let's look at the next market. Now it's silver. Um, since silver has broken the structure here, I think it's broken it. Yeah, I think it's broken the structure here. So a retracement up until here and then tank it down. Maybe that's your bonus trade for silver. I had another bonus trade in mind, but that's another bonus trade for you in silver since it's broken all these structures and taken both these I think liquidities, and then has taken somewhat of some liquidity, this 4 hour liquidity, and then maybe possibly it would target here, but first just go up and then yeah, just go up, maybe come back to this small gap, and then yeah, then tank it down on your silver. I'm gonna look at the cross pair, which I normally promise you. The cross maybe. I think we still need a 50% of somewhat of this, and then tank it down. But um I don't want to spoil you too much. I want you to get in the work. Go check what the British pound normally does in September, and you'll find the exact perfect trades. I could show you an example, maybe if I'm not lazy tomorrow. I could show you an example for the euro on how to do it, but it's gonna be pretty much quicker. It's not gonna be the 37 minute video, the boring one, which I tell you that you need to watch that one better or more, because you're only gonna understand it. The ones which I'm gonna do from now on, I'm gonna be really, really, really quick. So I'm hoping you understand that even if I do the teaching, it's gonna be relatively quick. It's not gonna be 37 minutes, but it's the same method. On the 37 one, I want it to be slow so that you can get everything. Looking at the British pound, yeah, I'm still thinking. I'm still saying to you, we are looking for this monthly levels. The only thing which I see with this retracement was one. It was that it has taken this liquidity over the 2 years, which they said. I think it was the GBP. Yes, it was. I think I mentioned it in one of the analysis, which it said the GBP has hit 2 year highs. So after that, we know that it's taken liquidity, and then the retracement. Then it had to come, because we need, after taking out liquidity, we need to retrace a bit, even if it's bullish. No matter what, we need to retrace. So what I'm hoping for it is that maybe it will start and show us some very, very weird price action on the September, but things are gonna getting back to normal. So I'm probably thinking it would rush to get this. Hence, the the dollar going on a somewhat of a retracement. So I'm hoping that it might get down here and then take out this liquidity and then start come back to retrace. So keep your eyes out for that, because we want the dollar to go down first, seasonally. That's a hint for you. And then let's look at another pair. It's if you look at this dealing range over here, you can see that we are over. It's retraced nicely, so you might expect some type of 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 a move here. I'll target this as a breaker and then this as a high. So look at also the euros seasonality. You will find something very, very good. So if I'm bearish on this, I would want a 50% here first and then tank down. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking for. Yeah, I think even if I do pull up a Fib retracement, it's going to show me maybe 70 or 80% of this range, of this swing high over here and this swing low over here. So I don't need to be teaching you that. Just go and Google it. Let me see. Yes, 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 yes. This was beautiful price action, by the way. The whole week, if you watched it, we pretty much got it on a Monday. So what I would want, this is the only thing that's showing weird price action. So I'm loving it. The reason why I love it is that it actually proves who can and who cannot trade. Yeah. So if you can't trade, you will understand your weakness on this, on the Nasdaq. Well, firstly, I would want it to come at 50% over here, and then come back, take out these two little devil horns here, which is liquidity. It's too clean, guys. If you look at it, it's too clean. Why are they only here, both of them? So that's liquidity. Take out this one first, and then come to this gap, and then tank it down. If you understand trading. And then finally, Bitcoin, the thing that never sleeps. Okay, I robbed you on Nasdaq a bit over there, but let me be fair and go to the daily. Yeah, so there's liquidity here. There's liquidity over there. So possibly could come back here. Could come back here on the 20s level, and then you can tank it down. So it's up to you, really, not up to me. But your first target is get that 50% high, a buy. Hint, hint. Those are actually signals. How I enter and how I do things. I don't think there's enough of you to create that kind of a demand on me to ask me that. So, but if you do want it, I can show literally practical examples of it, practicing it and doing it. I'm already seeing something that most of you don't see. This gap, this inversion gap over here, this daily inversion gap here, this order block here. So there's pretty much things which I see, which you don't. Don't worry, you will learn it if you stay here over time. And Bitcoin. Let's go to the thing that never sleeps. If it comes in, I'm pretty much looking at the chart, and I'm gonna be looking at this inversion gap over here. If it comes here, and then we tank it down a little bit further. Again, look at the history, look at the everything. So yeah, we don't just trade. We look at the seasonality. We look at things like your COT data. Everything is there on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So don't be thinking that anyone is looking at your stop loss, or you can't trade because, oh, you're losing because. Um, I think we talked about this gap, this order block over here, and this inversion fair value gap over here. But what I really wanted to show you was that when we did one of our analysis, we actually, on a Friday, to show that in this channel, we actually can trade, we actually showed this one. We wanted it to come to this one over here, and to this gap over here on the 1 hour, and then let me show you on the daily what we wanted to do. So on the daily, we wanted it to come to 50% first, which was that gap. So even if it got to that gap, I knew that there's some kind of liquidity it was rushing for. It was rushing for this liquidity, and it took it out here, and it took out this one. So hopefully maybe a little bit of a retracement, and then get another entry, take it down. So that's the analysis for this week's trading ideas. For the whole market outlook, for the weekly outlook, I'm glad that I did this, and hopefully you have good trades and happy trading. Goodbye, guys. Thank you.